Hi there, my name is Michael Lee of the Source Code Group, and today I am updating where I'm at with the project overview page. So thank you very much everyone for your feedback so far, and I just want to walk through some of the things that have been changed based on the feedback. So let's get into it. So previously, this is our current project overview, and yesterday I came across with this layout, and some of the areas that I wanted to address was, how do we handle this code information? How do we handle the README and the code directory? And kind of like, what do we do with all this stuff at the top here? I explored a bit using like the idea of using a left sidebar for information, and what I realized that I was aligning things and there was a lot of rags that were happening on this side, so I actually feel like it might be better if it's all data, and that it would be better on the right hand side. I explored this idea of putting the README in a separate tab and the code as a separate tab, and this way you can toggle between the two, but also giving like full space for both the README and the code. Because in the previous example yesterday, I was experimenting with like expand or show all, and I'm not sure if that would be the most effective way. So I did some more iteration around like exploring how this may work. I came up with this where you have your project title at the top here, and this triple button will be that copy ID for the project ID. The README is actually dependent on which branch you're on, so this selector should be on top of the tabs. It's cleaner if we could avoid it, but this is where I'm at the moment. And from here you can see you have your commits, your branches, and tags. I haven't really resolved, combining the commits into the history. I explored it, but there's not a I'm not convinced at the moment, given our current state. I can show you that later. Yeah, but the idea is that you can toggle between the README and the code. So coming on to the page, you get a nice overview of what's the project all about. But the main thing is the README, front and center. I reorganized some of the stuff on the side here so that if you click on this, it's like the tooltip would say something like edit in settings, because that's where all this information is. The project description, topics, badges, this is all handled within the general settings page. That's why I separated the documentation into its own little area. The README is present, so I don't know. We could have the link to the README, but it's here. So that's something to consider. This is releases. I dropped the labeling to save space. Maybe this is enough to kind of inform the people that this is releases. How I handled all the different information up here is using this kind of layout for issues, merge requests, storage, and environments. Everything else is up in here. Releases is here. So I think we covered all the items up there. So it's like that. For this yellow bar, which is essentially the different code languages breakdown, I considered putting it on the side here as like kind of informational. And then if you want to like click on here, that will take you to the repository analytics, and we could put more information in that area around the full language breakdown. That's how it could work. And then this little block here is more like a promotional kind of upgrading flow where create your first pipeline, or set up different environments if you don't have any environments. That's something that block or could be used to promote information. So that's where things are at right now. Little changes about whether we should display the fork information here, or is this sufficient? There's a whole separate epic that I'm looking at into that. So for now, I'm just keeping it clean and then potentially revisiting that later. All right, that's it for now. Thank you very much.